You're back?
Mm-hmm.
How is she?
Oh, she's a bit restless when I left, poor thing.
She'll be all right by herself? Long night. She say who did it?
Her husband, who else?
Hey, Dad ever bash you?
No, don't be cheeky.
All right. Don't get on your high horse. Just asking.
Is the boy all right?
Yeah, put him in your bed.
Terrible thing for a boy to be without his father.
He's got one, he never sees him.
Like someone else I know.
Oh, come off it.
You spend more time with that greyhound than you do with Joey.
Look who's talking. I seem to remember a time when I was in Nipper, I only saw you 4 times in as many years at one stage. Even then you missed my birthdays.
Not that again.
You don't like it when the boot's on the other foot, do you?
They were hard times.
Hard times everywhere, Gran.
You never forget, do you?
Don't worry, Gran. I didn't turn out too bad, did I?
Get off, Dad, you scared me.
There's no way to talk to your father. Especially one who'll let you walk the dog with him tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah. No worries.
Don't you always say that, Dad? Oh.
Mrs. Lodge, can I talk to you? I'd like to talk to you.
What about?
I'm from the other block. We've got a group together of single parents, and we're looking for other single parents. We meet together once a week and talk about our kids and our husbands and all the problems of being a single or deserted wife. And
I'm not interested. I don't have any problems.
Mrs. Lodge? You've got a visitor. He said he'd be back. I think he's the welfare.
Thanks, Mrs. Herbert.
We've got a request from the court to make a report on Stephen's background. His school, home life, all those things.
Thanks.
We're going to have to take a few notes if you don't mind. Full name?
Kay Christine.
Age?
25.
Married when?
9 years ago. I was 16.
Separated?
5 years ago.
Divorced?
We can never seem to find him to serve the papers.
Does he ever see Stephen? Take him out?
Did at first sometimes, but now we never see him.
Do you work at all?
No, housewife.
Deserted wife's pension. Have you been through the retraining scheme?
Yes, typing.
But you didn't look for a job?
Well, I thought about it. But you know, my pension goes down and the rent goes up if I earn a wage.
But at least it'll get you out of the house. Must be lonely when Stephen's at school.
I don't want Stephen coming back to an empty house. I want to take a job when he's bigger.
Have you any debts? Hire purchase?
No. I save up, pay cash, and we go without.
Do you mind if I look around?
There isn't much to see.
I mean, I'd like to have a look at Stephen's room. Nice room. I see he's a great reader.
I tried to get him to read books, but
There are a lot of kids like that. Does he help you much?
oh, he's a good kid, Mr. Bryant. Since my husband left, he's tried to be the man of the house. He's really only a baby.
What sort of interest does he have?
Not much. School, runs messages. When I save up, I take him out. But that's not very often. Oh, at Christmas I sent him to the fitness camp.
Does he have friends in the block?
No. Most of the mothers work and, well, there's no one there when they come home. They're a pretty wild bunch. I don't want Stephen roaming the streets where I can't keep an eye on him.
So he spends a lot of time at home with you?
Yes, I suppose he does.
I've been up to his school. He's had a few days off recently.
That's not true. Well, it can't be.
But I've seen their records.
Well, I haven't had a note.
Oh, I know there were a couple sent.
You're not going to take him away?
I wouldn't think so. It's not for me to say. The magistrate makes that decision. But I don't think so. It's his first offense. We're here to help him. And help you.
It's just that... well, it's all I've got. I wouldn't know what to do without him. I do the best I can. It's just hard to be a mother and a father at the same time.
Come on. Come on, girl. Here she comes.
Someone to see you.
Who?
The welfare man.
We're down in Mississippi, down in New Orleans. We come up in the woods and don't see evergreens. Our ears the North Cavalier of that road. It's a country boy named Johnny B. Good. Never ever learned to read or write so well. He can play his guitar just like a ringing bell. Go, go!
Your mother?
Go, Johnny, go, go, go!
She was very nice.
Go, Johnny, go, go, go!
She's invited me to the right side.
Go, Johnny, go, go, go!
Hey,
Yes, sir. Johnny,
like you said for the night, young fella.
oh, where did I ring again? Sorry, in the gutter sack. Listening to trees by the railroad.
Did you hear me? Turn it down.
From miles around. Here it plays, gets out to the sun.
Turn it down.
Maybe it's a day, it's ain't a million lights. Gotta be good tonight. Go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go.
Don't you get sulky with me. I'll put you straight to bed.
Not a bad sort of fellow, that welfare character. He's been around here, hasn't he?
This morning.
He caught me this afternoon after work. Yeah, well, after he went, I stewed it over for a bit, and I thought, well, we might get our heads together. About the kids, you know.
Yeah, look, that'd look jolly good on there, wouldn't it, eh? Yeah. 5 cents, that's good enough for 5 cents.
What about 2 cents?
2 cents? No. You've got to think inflation. Those are 30 cents.
Whoa.
One of those? Right.
Oh, you got South one?
Look, you'll have to have it.
You got South one?
Because I haven't got basket. Oh, yeah. Good. There you are. There you are. God bless you.
South one?
A South Streamer I should have because they kept blowing away. There you are. 5 cents. You're a little puppy, aren't you, eh? You were going off. Which, do you want one of those to go on your thing?
Quick, quick, quick!
Oh, look, you have to have a quick. Oh.
I'm going to try that left leg. You don't need your left leg stuck in. Get your left leg stuck in. Get your grip. Right leg. Right arm around the waist. Hip out. Keep your legs bent. Pull him over. Okay, that's good. Let's swap again, huh? Take your grip.
We'll all be there. Be a good night.
Well, what about Stephen? I can't leave my family down.
Well, Gran will look after him.
You sure?
Yeah, she loves kids.
Quite sure.
We really got trouble. I said, please don't tell me. I said, what's your... He said, we need somebody to stick on the labels. But they're not labels. They must not knocking back. But back came the foreman and going, guard, and he said, how you going? I said, not bad. But I said, I think I can do one more job for you. He said, you could? I said, yeah. I said, just tie a broom under my ass and I'll sweep up for you.
The last contestant of the evening is a fellow you've seen here at odd occasions at the hotel. Martin O'Brien is going to sing an old song called The Green, Green Grass of Home. Come on, Martin. Let's hear it, boy.
He's really very good. Might be a bit nervous.
The old hometown street. As I step down from the train, I'm there to meet me. And Papa. Down the road I go, and every arrow goes like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they won't come to see me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. Yes, it's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Then I wait and look around me at those four gray walls that surround me, and I realize, yes, I was only dreaming. For there's a God and there's a sad old padre. Arm in arm, I'll walk at daybreak. Again I'll touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me in the shade
Very sincere.
of an old oak tree as they lay me beneath the green, green grass of home.
Lovely, man. Lovely.
The big $20 prize and a bit more dancing to finish the night off. Thank you.
I think you've won.
Be drunk. Always go with a coffee. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Sorry.
You think I'm cold?
No. For a moment there, I thought you're just the opposite.
Look, it's not you.
Okay, if you don't want to.
It's not that.
You know, you're the first man that I've been out with. Well, for a long time.
Look, don't get the wrong idea. I wasn't going to rape you or anything.
More likely I'd rape you.
I've had worse offers.
And if I let you?
You let me, so?
No. No, that's not all.
Look, let's just forget it, eh?
I'm frightened.
Everybody's frightened.
Not about making love. It's what goes with it. Men seem to think they own you if you let them.
I don't want to own anybody.
That's what you say now.
Got enough trouble. You don't trust men, do you?
I used to. And then I married one.
Know how you feel?
You think so?
She left me. My wife, that is.
What did you do?
I got drunk. I got on a train with Joe and we came down to the city.
It's your mother.
Yeah. I was a shearer, see? Oh, there's no way to bring up a kid. Dragging him around the country. It won't be long before he's out of the way. Grand tour, I suppose.
What will you do then?
Back to the bush, I reckon.
Shearing?
No. I'll be too old for it by then. I used to be a gun shearer, that is, the fastest man in the shed. Everything I do, I try to be the best. The old man had a saying. He used to say, nobody claps losers, son. He was right. Got to be the gun to make it. Here in the city, nothing. Factories, railway yards, council. It's a joke.
I've never worked there, in the bush.
Oh, that's the life. One of these days, you know, sometimes I think I'd like to get the old man's tent show going again. Oh, the TV's killed that. I mean, who wants to watch a couple of old punchies thrashing around when they can see this Muhammad Ali for nothing? Still, I'll get something going, though.
Well, what do you do for money?
Oh, you wait till my dog comes home. She's a real goer. What did you do when he left you?
Nothing much. Tried to kill myself. I couldn't even do that properly.
Pills?
No, gas. I went into the kitchen and pulled down the blinds and lay on the floor with my head in the oven. You know what stopped me? Stephen. I heard him crying. It was time for his feed.
When you've finished, put your plate on the seat.
And don't be late home for dinner, because there's a nice roast in the oven. Mister?
Morning.
Morning, Dad. Bye, Gran.
Where you going?
Church.
Taking out some insurance, eh? Dad'll roll in his grave.
He was cremated when they'd finished their experiments at the university. You might do the same for me.
Don't worry, Gran. They'll put you in a jar like they did with Farlap's heart. And charge to see you.
It's no joke, Martin. You'll be sorry when I'm gone.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone.
You don't take anybody seriously, Martin. That's your trouble.
Want 2 bob for the plate? What do they pay you to go in now? Say one for me.
I will. You're gonna need it.
Dum, 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 dum.
again, eh? Marty, boy, I've got a beauty for you.
Not another great Rosa Lurk.
No, this one's straight.
Like that compo job, you made a mess of that.
I'll take it. Oysters.
Hey?
Oysters. Remember that old rat bag we met up the Hawkesbury?
The geezer with no teeth.
Yeah, well, his sticker's gone crook and he's got to sell his farm. We got the first offer, it's gone cheap.
Couldn't buy a plate, let alone a farm.
Got a dog, haven't you?
Listen, I tell you what.
Hey, Marty, coming to the pub?
Oh, I can't, raindrops. I've got to give Kay a hand. I'll see you later.
Now, don't strain yourself.
Give her one for me, eh?
Well, what do you think of this?
Oh, it's very nice.
The carpet.
What's that? No, it's all right. It's very posh, yes. Yes, I like it.
Second hand, but it'll keep the flat warm. It's like an ice box.
And the phone, too? Oh, yes. Mrs. Lodge's residence? Oh, just one moment, Sir Henry. I'll just check to see if she's... This is a
beautiful. Here, come on, give me a hand.
Where did it all come from?
My aunt.
That's what they all say.
She's a real aunt. Martin?
What's all this sign language bit?
It means get it over there.
All right. I didn't know you had that.
Oh, yes. She's a nice one. We stayed with her when Sandy disappeared, right up until the time the commission gave us the flat. I really wouldn't have made it without her. She sold her house. Gave me $200. She always said she would.
Are you rich as well?
You're as bad as my neighbours. You know, one of them had the height to come in here the other day when the carpet man was here. She thought I was in the kitchen listening. She said, what did it cost? And he said, well, I don't know, lady. Why didn't you ask her?
Well, did she?
No. But she's bound to tell the welfare and the housing commission. She's got a new carpet and the phone on. And she must have more money than she tells.
It's risky, is it?
No. I checked up before I got the money. And it's in my bank book. And to hell with them all.
Pretty pleased with yourself, aren't you?
I've waited a long time for something nice.
Well, I'm glad it doesn't happen every day.
Get your feet off my table.
Yeah, what do you think? Get it. Does make the room a bit more cosy, doesn't it?
I know a better place.
Mm-hmm.
You're not bad. Move the furniture.
I improve with practice.
Nothing?
Mm.
Oh, nothing.
Well, go on.
No, I shouldn't ask.
But you're going to.
Why did she leave you?
Simple. Another bloke. You won't believe it. She ran off with a cook. It was a terrible cook. They all go 3 cheers when he left.
Did you love her?
No. Oh, I don't know. Hard to say now. Do you love him, Sandy?
I worshipped him. Did everything for him. I used to spoil him. Even stirred his rotten tea.
Go on.
Well, we got married after the baby came. I just didn't want people saying we were getting married because I was pregnant. He started drinking and coming home late. And if I'd say anything, he'd hit me. It hurt, too. After a while, I learned to shut up. And then one day, he went off to work and just didn't come back for a week. We had a terrible row. And that was the end. I don't suppose he really wanted to be a father. Oh, he'd make enough fuss of Stephen when he was there. He just didn't want the responsibility. I don't think he really wanted to be a husband. Probably what he wanted was for me to be his mother. I used to tell him that when I got angry.
You could have had my mum.
God, Stephen, he should be at the club.
5 o'clock.
I'll send him to the shop and then you must go.
No, send him down to play with Joey.
Oh, it's a bit late.
I'll send him home later.
Is Gran gonna die, Dad?
I don't know, son. He's pretty old, you know.
You still look after me?
Yeah, of course I will. You heard.
How is she?
Have a seat. Doesn't look too good.
Was Stephen there when it happened?
No, why?
Remember? We sent him round to your place.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Well, you were going to send him home. Joey, you saw him, didn't you?
When?
I sent him round to play with you.
After the club this afternoon.
Oh, yeah. He was at the club.
You said you were going to send him straight home.
I didn't see him. I didn't think of it. Did you ask the police?
Well, how can I? He's not supposed to get into trouble when he's on remand from court. You ought to know that.
Did you try the milk bar?
I've been there twice. I don't speak English.
Did you ask the kids?
I haven't seen him. Anyway, they wouldn't tell me. Joey, you must know where he'd go. You must know where he is.
He said...
Said what? Said what, Joey?
Take it easy, Kay. He's just a kid. Leave him alone. Look, mate, I'm not going to hurt you. Nobody's going to hurt you. You just tell the truth, okay?
I did see him, but not for long.
Go on.
He said he was going to run away. He said he hated you, Dad. And he was going to leave you.
What did he say, where he'd go?
No, he just said he was going to leave.
Did he really say that, mate?
Yeah.
For God's sake.
Don't be angry with him, Kay. Well, he couldn't rat on a mate. You know what boys are like.
I know what men are like.
Don't be silly. He's going to turn up. A little kid like that. Well, he can't go too far. Listen, Kay, he'll be all right.
How would you know, Martin? It's my son. What would you know about him?
Kay, wait a minute. I said, wait a minute.
What?
Look, he'll turn up. You know he will.
I don't know that he will, and that's what worries me.
Look, I'll come round as soon as I can, okay?
Thanks. Don't put yourself out for me. I've had enough of your help.
Kay!
Mad at me, Dad, are you?
No, I'm not mad at you, son.
I couldn't tell on him.
I know. Look, Joe. The doctor, he just said, well, it's grand. He's dead.
Hey, Dad,
Hmm?
can't you sleep in my bed now?
What?
Country lass. Your dog.
Yeah. One of us is due for a windfall, I suppose.
Some children come before this court and say that they will never break the law again, and they keep their word. Others come before me and make the same promise, but they don't keep it, and they have to be punished. Now, you have to make up your own minds what you're going to do.
I promise. Yes, I won't do it again.
You attend the same school, so I won't order you not to see each other again, as we have to do sometimes. But I would ask your parents not to encourage you in spending all your spare time in each other's company. It is very difficult, but do you understand?
Yes.